What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Hello, comrades. Well, welcome to Season 4. Unfortunately, I got fired from my job at Blockbuster, and I literally ate my boss. I'm not gonna be a slave to fucking Blockbuster. Well, you know what? With great empires comes a fucking collapse because Blockbuster is no longer a fucking necessity to video fucking rentals. The capitalist fucking world abandoned Blockbuster to the likes of fucking Netflix. And yes, I am a fucking redneck. I have fucking tan lines.
And the next thing we're gonna do is move on to the next affordable industry and profit off of that exploitation, you mindless drone.
Come here!
Come on, Christopher, put down the knife. Let's be reasonable. We can work this out. No!
But that's okay because I got a new job working at Target where I could be a clerk there. Ooh. Okay, shut the fuck up. I mean, we've been over this already. I need a fucking job. Okay? Okay? Anyway, today we're gonna watch a training video made by Target, so it should be a little bit more professional, a little bit better than Blockbuster, because they're still in business, unlike Blockbuster, so it should be better, right? Right?
Welcome to Target, where we know you'll have a terrific experience. I'm Doug.
And I'm Maria. And even if you already started working here, you're already part of an important team in a great Target store.
That's right. Now, you were chosen to work in our store because we think you'll help us achieve our vision of being the best company ever.
You'll probably learn something new every day, at least for a little while.
There'll also be a lot of challenges, but there's nothing we can't solve by working together. The leadership team and your fellow team members are anxious to help you and to make working at Target a positive and rewarding experience.
If you ever have a question, all you have to do is ask it. Everyone here from the CEO down wants you to be successful. In fact, Target prides itself on our open door policy. Ask your team leader, ask your ETL, or ask any supervisor. Their doors and every door are always open to you and what you have to say. Two-way communication, fair dealings are a key part of our culture.
Okay. So good. So far, so good. So if I have any question I can go to my manager and they will answer any question that I have for them. That's good. That's very, very good. Very transparent. But so my first question is, why was there discriminatory background check towards blacks and Latinos according to the USA Today? Sure, you had a $3.7 million settlement, but why was there that business practice to begin with? That doesn't sound very open door and fair to me.
And the key part of our success.
We're in a very competitive business, and we're changing all the time. We have to, in order to stay ahead of the other guys. Now, just a few years ago, we really didn't sell that much in the way of grocery items. But now, well, many of our stores have a full-line grocery. And others sell many more food items, which means that we're now competing not only with other retailers, but with grocery stores too.
That's a huge challenge, but we believe we can win the battle with the competition because not only do we have high-quality products at competitive prices, we've got the best guest service in the business, and because we're the best that makes those of us at Target a target ourselves.
We're a target because we're a threat to unions, the unions that represent grocery store workers.
Wait, You just admitted that you're a threat to the worker. Play that again.
We're a target because we're a threat to unions. The unions that represent grocery store workers.
A union is not a charity, it's not a club, and it's not part of the government. It's a business that has to take in money to survive. But it doesn't have any products to sell. All it has is memberships to sell. A union's only source of income is the money they charge members.
No. A union is an organization, not a business. An organization of people uniting under a common goal. These common goals vary depending on their motivations, such as better working conditions, health care, and better wages. They don't exist to make a profit. That's what corporations do. Corporations monopolize on people's basics for needs on food, clothing, and medicines, and etc. And here's another thing. Corporations have historically hired what are called Pinkertons, which break up unions and keep them from seizing the means of production. It's true. Look it up, comrade.
50 years ago, 1 out of every 3 workers was in a union. Today, that number, excluding government workers, has dropped to less than 1 in 10.
One of the biggest reasons is that workers know that all the good things unions once did, child safety laws, workman's comp, all of that, they're all laws today. Laws protecting workers. They were passed a long time ago.
And nobody wants to pay dues for something they already have.
So the numbers just keep going down. You can see why the union would want to organize us here at Target.
Those laws that were passed happened because of unions. Are these fucking people serious? Unions don't want those dead.
If the unions did try to organize Target team members, they could also try and bring along their way of doing business, an old-fashioned, rigid structure.
Old-fashioned is right. Being able to change quickly and adapt to new opportunities, being flexible. That's the key to running a successful business in today's market, and we've got the flexibility now.
Right you are. No one knows exactly what could happen, but there are lots of examples of how rigid grocery store union contracts could hurt our store's ability to serve guests and actually hurt our team members in the process.
Here's what we mean. Let's say you're working in stationery, but you're walking through domestics on your way to check on something. A guest stops you and asks for help. What would you do? Without even thinking about it, you'd stop and give them any assistance they required. But what if union work rules say you can't work outside of your department? What do you tell the guest? Sorry, I can't help you? That makes you look bad, but more importantly, it means our guest doesn't get immediate attention, and they might not come back. So everyone gets hurt, everyone except the union.
I don't know what union would advocate for something like that. Again, unions advocate for stuff like better working conditions. This is Target being very disingenuous right now.
The Szabo Show is brought to you by anarcho-communists in deep space.
It's your main man Knuckles, and we're Media Herd.
Right now, team members can get more hours based on their ability to cover more than one area. You have the option of being cross-trained and becoming a more valuable member of your team.
That's right. But with a rigid union contract, that may no longer be an option.
Also, under the old-fashioned union rules that really haven't changed in decades, seniority rules. Rather than treating people as individuals, everything depends on when you were hired. Schedules, job assignments, promotions, transfers, even days off are often decided by seniority only.
And that can be one of the least efficient and really not a nice way to operate. There's no regard for individual skills or needs of each team member. Top workers suffer because their performance isn't reflected in job assignments or promotions. And the company suffers because the best qualified people don't necessarily get the right jobs.
So, my boss really doesn't like union workers because he's an asshole. Got it.
And speaking of our guests, they can also be a target of the unions. Someday, you might come into work and find pickets telling guests to not shop at Target. Or you might read articles about unions threatening to boycott our stores just to scare away our guests and encourage them to shop somewhere else.
You know why? Because Target has shady business practices. If Target didn't have shady business practices, like laying off thousands of workers in Minneapolis to boost shareholder profits, then maybe they wouldn't have many people picketing outside of their stores.
None of that helps you or any other team member.
Ever think about that?
After all, every one of us depends on our guests for our jobs.
That's right, because the union needs your dues money. At some point, you might be asked to join. We'll talk about the tactics organizers might use in a minute.
But first, it's important for you to know Target's philosophy on unions.
Hi, I'm Jim Router.
Wait,
Team
I
members have
wanted
the
to
right
learn about how to
union,
join a union.
But they also have a right not to join a union. Experience has shown us that, after learning the facts, Target team members agree union representation is not in their best interest. In fact, not one group of Target team members today has chosen to be represented by a union. Ultimately, what works best for Target and our team members is the ability to meet challenges, resolve issues, and grow the business together without the interference of a union or other third party. Third-party representation trying to divide us is contrary to our company philosophy and beliefs. Our team environment strives to create a clear, direct path of communication. We believe in solving issues and concerns by working together. All of us, team members, team leaders, group leaders, supervisors, and managers will work together to ensure an environment open to discussing and resolving concerns. Target celebrates the successes of team members and strives to recognize excellent performance. We do these things because it is the right thing to do, and because we believe working together without union representation is the best way to grow and flourish. I'm convinced that a union would not improve anything at Target.
That guy looks like he was once part of a Gestapo in Nazi Germany.
Bottom line,
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you.
World-class team members, that's you. And at Target, we respect you. Every effort is made to ensure a rewarding work experience, as well as being fast, fun, and friendly.
No, the managers never respect the workers, and I can fucking guarantee that. I once had a manager tell me to shoot a fucking pressure gun up my fucking nose. I once had a manager tell me to fucking respect the customer, even though the customer was clearly in the fucking wrong. Managers are fucking goddamn fucking sluggish pieces of shit. They're fucking terrible pieces of goddamn shit. They need the fucking bullet in their fucking brains.
So someday you might be asked to sign a union card or a petition authorizing the union to represent you.
You may not realize it, but your signature on that card or petition is very valuable to a union.
It's true. Your autograph can create a legal contract obligating you to the union.
And that won't be what a union organizer tells you, though. You may hear statements like, your signature isn't important. It's just to get more information. Or, just sign the card. Everybody else is doing it.
The card itself is not dangerous, but the words printed on it are. Lots of times union cards or petitions contain words like, I hereby authorize the union to represent me, or I hereby accept membership. When you sign one of those, you may be joining the union.
Okay, here they act like unions are going to cheat you into signing something that you shouldn't be signing, but isn't that what applications for a job are in the first place? I mean, isn't that what the fine print is in the job applications? It's all disingenuous. In fact, I hereby announce that I will be signing for the industrial workers of the world after making this video. And I recommend you do as well after you watch this video. Links in the description on how to do so. Anyway, that's all for this video. I'm Christopher Szabo, organized in the workplace, and you too will become a comrade, and you will have better working conditions in your workplace and live better and live prosper. Stay tuned for Season 4 and more episodes to come. Stay tuned for next time.